Alright, scrappers, welcome back to the channel. Just out here, it's Saturday. I'm out here trying to clean up this stuff that came from the hotel, a couple buckets full of different stuff. And a vacuum that we tried to fix numerous times, and they keep breaking it, and then they went out and bought new ones, so now I get to scrap the old one. Yeah. Yeah. So what have you been doing? You guys scrapping? Getting a lot of good stuff? Let me know in the comments. These cords are sure a lot cheaper than they were years ago. There. So yeah, I think I don't know if it pays to try to get the motor out of that thing or not. I don't know. I learned one thing: you don't start up here taking it apart, you start down here, because all you gotta do is get into that motor. Let's see what we can do here quick. If it doesn't come apart quick, then we'll just call her good.
They're really hard on these things at the hotel. So we got some junk there. Belt's broken. Tried 3 different times to try to get the right belt, and every single time they sent me belts, it didn't fit. Even called right to the company, and they gave me the model number and everything, or I gave them the model number, and they told me what it was going to be, and I ordered that, and it still didn't work. Put the belt on, and in like 20 seconds it was broke. So I guess when you buy these disposable ones, basically, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that. Oh, there's a screw there. I don't know if I can cut this. Yeah. Got a person or an old friend that's supposed to be dropping me off some scrap here, and then I gotta go to a twins' birthday party picnic type situation, which should be fun. I think those gotta come off there, I think, like that. I think they gotta come off just like that. There, that's off. Now, if I remember right, if we take this knob off, we can get it off.
Come off of there, Mr. Knob. Mr. Knob, come on off of there. There, see? Little piece of sheet aluminum, I think. Yeah, a little piece of sheet aluminum. There, some more junk came off. I think we can just take this off. Come on. That should separate. If we can get that out of there now. There. Now the other side. Come on, get in the hole. All right, that should come out of there now. Some more plastic junk. Junk. Some more screws. I don't know if these got to come out, but probably. Oh, we got some screws way down in there. Way down in there. Way down yonder in the pawpaw patch. Watch it probably be aluminum motor. And then I'll be like, wish I wouldn't have done that. Wish I hadn't have taken the time to take it apart. Grab the cord and go. All right, I don't know if that's gotta come off of there. Come on. What do we got going on down in here? What's in here, man? There's another screw there. One there. Come on. There goes that thing. Get rid of this junk. Filling up my garbage can really quick. There's the old motor. A little bit of wire going on. The rest of this is just junk, I think. Good thing we got a lot of garbage dumpsters all over the complex here. I don't have to worry about that. It's like 10 dumpsters within a quarter of a block from here. Somebody's calling me. Oh, it's the hotel calling. Hello. I was just waiting for a guy to drop some scrap off here. Oh, in the garage. What you got going? Cockroaches. Well, how do we have cockroaches in the hotel? Huh. Well, there's nothing I can do for cockroaches, but we'll have to call the exterminator guy to come in and spray those rooms. Yeah, well, you ain't gonna want to pay to have somebody come there today, but Monday they can come and spray it. Somebody probably brought them in their luggage. They're big, huh? Did you take pictures of the bastards? Where in the hell do these people come up with this shit? Yeah, alright. Well, got no rooms to move them to, huh? Yeah. Good thing they don't live in New York, because every building's got cockroaches in them. Oh boy. All right, well, we'll get the fan fixed tomorrow and we'll have to call and get it scheduled. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Well, there's that, huh? All right, that was the hotel. They wanted me to come over, and they said that a guest seen a cockroach in a room and they want their money back. So I don't know. I told her, what am I gonna do? Go up there and chase a cockroach around the place? I said, we just have to schedule somebody to come in and spray. I don't know how it gets there. We have the hotel sprayed all the time. It's crazy. All right, is this gonna be copper or aluminum? Oh, it's looking kind of like aluminum. Yeah, it's aluminum. Jesus, balls almighty. Wonder if the center part's aluminum too. That looks like it might be copper. Just have to figure out how that baby comes out of there. How do you come out of there? Looks like there should be screws down in there, but I don't think there is. I don't know, man. Oh, there we go. Now they got star bit ones down in there. I ain't gonna have a star bit that deep, I don't think. Oh boy, you know what they say, there's always 6 ways to do everything. Now we should be able to tell. Yeah, that's copper there. That's aluminum, definitely. And that's definitely aluminum, so that just goes in the shred.
Gotta get that thing out of there. That's plastic. Gotta get that nut off of there. Put this in the old vise. I hate that. You gotta keep breaking. You gotta take this thing apart all the time. To get down in there, unless you had a socket handy to do it. All of them are too small. So I usually wind up just going like that and ripping these. That's some sheet aluminum. And I pull all these stupid little things off, which are sheet aluminum. So there is stuff in the motor besides just the copper. But, you know, if you're a hobby scrapper, it probably ain't bad to do it. If you're relying on this to keep the wolf off the door, you might spend your time on something better. Left-handed threads, eh? Left-handed threads. There, look at there. Threw that right over there. More junk. This can go into our tiny little motor bucket.
Right down. No, that's not the tiny little motor bucket. Yeah, that's right. I put the tiny little motor bucket right up here. Someplace. Where did I put the tiny motor bucket? Right there. All right. Wasn't that fun, huh? A little more sheet aluminum. That's shred. That's junk. Well, what should we play with next? How about a little copper, huh? See if we can cut these PEX clamps off of there. All right. Let's get those open. I think I went in too deep. Come on. Come on. Gosh. Golly, man. Look at that. Maybe it'll be easier this way. That broke right off. Come on. There's that. There's that. Come on. Don't make me cut you. There. There's a nice piece of number 2. Or could that be number 1? Sure, I bet you. I bet you that'd be number 1 because there's no solder on them. So that's number 1. And these should be number 1. If we can get those off of there. Cockroaches. Yeah. All right, what are we gonna do next? That looks like just shred. Here's a little light fixture. Little light fixture. It's got an electronic ballast in her, I think. little bits of brass inside those, but I don't know if I should mess around getting it out of here or not. Yeah, I think we just call that shred. Let's call that shred. What's next? This thing? This thing here, a light fixture. They're tearing down a big barn next door. Wish I would have been able to get in there and maybe get some scrap out of it before they brought the bulldozers in. Back in the days, all this land that the complex is on used to be part of that dairy farm. And they're finally taking the place down. I don't know if we'll be able to get that out of there. LEDs down in there. Come on. There, we got a little wire out of that. This wire feels like rubber. Doesn't even feel like wire. There's virtually hardly any copper in it. Oh well. So this is just going to be shred. Got a little cord going on here. And one little piece of clean copper. It's number 2. Number 2, man. I guess this can be cut off of there and there. Clean that up. Cut that. Yeah, look at there. It is like really humid out. All right, that's aluminum. I think it's just sheet aluminum. All right, we got a bunch of garbage. A little bit of that. These things can be a bummer sometimes here. Most of the time that's brass, but you got to get it out of there. They can be a bummer sometimes. Usually got to break those little things off there. Come on. There, that came out. So we got that out. Now this is the part that's a real bummer, getting that thing out of there. It's no decent way to grab onto it. I usually just take the grinding wheel and cut it there. Like so. You could, I guess, if you want. Whatever that aluminum alloy is, it's pretty tough stuff. It doesn't seem to even hardly want to cut. Now, is this worth the time and effort? I don't think so. But I'm just killing time till I gotta go to a picnic, so I thought I'd throw the camera on the head and make a little video. The guy's supposed to be dropping me off a little scrap, so I kind of gotta wait for him. Really? Is that going to be that hard? So there, got that off of there. How about this little, that little ring is looks like an Allen in there. But I think I can cut it faster than finding an Allen wrench for it. Come on. Don't be that way. Oh, that screw goes right into a hole. Right into a hole. That's right. So we gotta do this. Should have done this first. Still doesn't want to turn. Wow. There's a screw, which is stainless. And this part here is cast aluminum. Hopefully we can get it off of there. You think it would just slide down the tube, for gosh sakes. There. So we got some clean cast there. I'm going to test that, see if it's brass. Got a stainless screw. Cast, stainless. It's either brass or stainless. See, isn't that funny? The top is cast aluminum because it didn't spark, but this shaft is brass. She's brass. So how can we get that out of there? I made a nice flat spot on there. She doesn't seem to want to come out of there though. Jesus balls. You would think that's screwed into there, but maybe it's just, maybe it's not. Yeah, it looks like it's threading out of there. Come on. See, why didn't they just make the whole damn thing out of brass? There. Yeah, so that piece there is brass. And this piece is cast aluminum. Cast aluminum. Brass down there. So, should we try to find something else fun to do? This here's there's a fan housing from a new one. Here's a fan, an old one. I've never found one of these to be copper, so let's just check that first. Yeah, see, that's aluminum. So I just been snagging this little cord off of it and putting the rest in shred. We got shreds started over there in the trailer. Well, that was fun, huh? What else we got in here? We got these nice packages here. These come with the P-Tex, and the way our P-Tex go in the wall, we don't need to put these in. So every time we change a P-Tex, I get 2 little pieces of #1 copper and a little bit of steel. And still some steel screws too. I wish I could figure out what to do with this nice sticky stuff, you know. But why, you know, it's handy stuff if you needed to use it for something, but when you know, how much you gonna keep around until you need to use it sometime? Here's some handles from broken toilet handles. The handle itself is cast aluminum. All this they make out of crap that rusts. So yeah, I've messed with these trying to get them apart before. Can't remember how I did. Oh, busted that right off. So there's a little cast aluminum. I don't know if it pays to mess around trying to get that last little piece of cast off of there. Actually, I think, I wonder, just for funsies, let's do this. Well, part of it went on the floor. And we got this little piece. See, I don't know if that's threads in there. Is it thread in there or not? That's steel. That's cast. Let's open that up one notch. Somehow I don't think that's turning. Broke it off with the steel right in it. That's less than 3%. Old project shop floor, I'd say that's fine, just send it that way. So I did. All right. Well, that wasn't that fun. Let's find something else. What's this greasy thing? Oh, that's one of the bearings out of the commercial wash machine. And that's shredded. I don't know if this is stainless or steel. It looks like it might be rusty. Yeah, it's just steel. It would be heavy steel if you had room to store it up, which I don't. So what other kind of cool stuff do we got? Oh, we got these things. These are from toilet seats. Oh boy, which way? Righty tighty, lefty loosey. These are brass, mostly brass. And we don't get very many of them because it's only on the toilet seats that were originally installed in the hotel. It looks like copper when you look down in there, but it's actually brass. And this I think is stainless. Yeah, that's stainless, almost positive. I don't think it's brass. Yeah, that's stainless. So that goes in the old stainless bucket. And that screw in there isn't non-ferrous. So we gotta get that out of there. I think it's stainless. Would stainless be non-ferrous? I suppose it would be, yeah. But magnet don't stick to it. Oh, there goes the siren. Means it's 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's stainless. $12 o'clock, man. And then this part here. That part there is brass. So that can go in the brass bucket. So it's noon, hey. Gotten a lot done so far today. If you noticed, the The mini fridges are gone, and the one that was there, delivered those to the hotel this morning, got them down the road, which is cool. What do you guys do with all your magnets? Let me know in the comments. Do you sell them on eBay, or what do you do with them? Or do you just take them off and stick them all over your shop? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. What else we got in this bucket? Anything good? It's another one of them fans. Ooh, look at them stainless bolts. Those are always aluminum. I've yet to find one that wasn't. Here's another. Look at the bearings on that thing. This was out of the wash machine. You think it needed to be replaced, for cripe's sakes? Yeah. I think they'd make them out of stainless so that they wouldn't rust. What else we got in here? This is stainless, I know that. That's stainless. And we got these crazy things from light fixtures. I don't know if these are brass or... No, those are aluminum ones. I can go into the aluminum breakage bucket, which I think is right up here. Aluminum breakage right there. Yeah, these are those are all stainless steel. I don't know, should we just dump this pail out onto the bench? See what we all got in here? Instead of picking through it. Okay, I think this is brass. It's awfully rusted looking on top though. So maybe it's not. No, it just looks that way. So that's just steel. There's a little piece of brass or copper on this thing. Just gotta get that little piece of steel out of it. Come on. There. So that's steel, I think. No, that's a little... It's either going to be brass or copper, one of the two. But that's brass. I don't know what this is. Or is it aluminum? No, that's brass. That's brass too. This is steel. That's brass. Here's some little pieces of steel here. There's another one of them toilet seat things. It's a hinge for the toilet seats. Yeah. What else we got while I'm doing this? Look at that bearing. You wonder why it wasn't working very well? She's so rusted it won't even turn. It was just turning in this inside the shaft was just spinning an arrow and nothing was moving. Another little piece of number 1 there. Here's a beer can. I think that goes in the can bag here. Can bag. Little piece of wire. This has got a little plastic dingus in there. There. No more plastic dingus. It's brass. This is brass too. This one's got this piece of stainless in it. And then we got this this bolt in there. You would think if they made the main part out of brass that they would have used brass nuts on it or bolts on it. So we got stainless, we got brass, got a little piece of metal. There's a raceway from the thing, from the wash machine. Then we got a key, and that's brass. We got a brass key, man. Is this stainless? Oh my gosh, we found the first piece of stainless stuff from the whole job of replacing the bearings in the wash machine. So those wash machines are supposed to last 50 years, but you have to occasionally go through and change the bearings. Okay, so we got a brass key. That's steel. And these were both brass, right? Okay. And that's steel. That whole thing was brass. This is garbage. Well, I wonder where Mr. Boris is that was going to bring over scrap. Another raceway. Looks like this is going to be stainless steel parts, except for that. Well, there's Mr. Boris. Mr. Boris, what do you got for me here?
All sorts of treasures for you.
Treasures? Holy cripes, a sharp. That looks like one of them that you have to hold on your shoulder, for gosh sakes.
You need that. It'd be good for the porn industry, right, Peter?
Yeah, it probably would be.
I don't know if there's anything in there you can use or not.
I don't know. I never taken one apart. We'll find out. I'll make a video about it. Yeah. Sure. They're probably the best part of everything that's in there, except for the copper that's in this monitor.
That's a neon transformer, but it's electronic. I don't know if there's anything in there.
Who knows? We'll find out someday when I open it up. Yeah. Yeah, they don't They don't like them at the landfill, but oh well. It's so stupid because they've been putting them in landfills for years and years and years, and then they find out that there's leaded glass in them, so then they don't want them in the landfill. It's like where do they think the lead's gonna go? It's in the glass.
Lead came from the ground. It's an element.
It's an element.
Yeah. That's what I know.
So what's new with you, man?
I've had a rough summer. I had a big operation in July
Oh yeah?
because I got cancer.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
I didn't want to do that, you know. Esophagus, not a good one, you know.
Ooh.
So they did that in Milwaukee. I was there 11 nights, and I'm still like I'm dragging ass, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be probably another month or two before I'm really perfect.
Yeah.
Eating very well.
Well, eat better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that helped me.
Well, then why don't you do that?
Well, I don't know.
Jesus, something simple as that, you know?
So what's going on here?
Not much. Working on scrap, making a video. And, yeah.
Good. Well, if we find any other odds and ends, I'll let you know. But Jim's downtown playing music.
Oh, yeah? He's down there right now?
Yeah, every other farmer's market, they have a thing behind Jambalaya Art Gallery or something there.
Yeah.
He puts up some of his art, but he also plays keyboards. I was there helping him set up a little earlier. And, nice looking girl and a guy with a guitar playing, and then he's up later or something.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
that's my story.
Yeah, I gotta go over to my niece's house. Her twin boys, it's their birthday, so she's having a little cookout for them.
Good. Well, you enjoy. I'm going to go home and go to bed.
Well, gotta take care of yourself.
Gotta do it.
I gotta-
All right.
I better-
I'll shake your hand, but you're not in good shape.
I better clean up.
Yeah, I think you better.
Thanks for the goodies, Boris.
All right, you'll get more.
All right. All right, scrappers. It's time for me to get cleaned up and go over to the picnic. So, oh, he found some more stuff.
Some soda,
What kind?
you know? You know, I give people rides to airports and they leave stuff.
Yeah?
Coca-Cola Spiced Zero.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. A couple of those. Would be good for you.
You don't drink them?
Can't do carbonation.
No. What is this here? Some kind of beer? Oh, a little Pepsi. Zero sugar.
A little tiny size.
Yeah, that's the kind I need.
All right, we'll catch up with you later.
All right, have a good one, man. All right, scrappers, if you stuck with me this long in this video, please, please, please share the Scrap-Meister out with your friends and watch one of the other videos that's on screen right now.